Are you still copying separate ranges into one master table in Microsoft Excel? Let me show you the amazing VSTACK formula. You can use this formula to combine all these individual ranges of data into one master table on a different sheet. And the added advantage of the VSTACK formula is when the original data sources change, maybe you add data or you change data, this master table will automatically update. So let me show you in a few steps how to use this new formula in Microsoft Excel called VSTACK. Let me show you. Initially, we start off with 3 ranges of data. We have a range of sales data for January. We have a range of sales data for February and a range for March. We want to combine this into a master spreadsheet containing all 3 of these ranges. Now, normally what one would do is one would copy the one range, paste it, copy the next range, paste it below, copy another range and paste it below. Unfortunately, once you've done that, there's no link back to the original 3 data sets. So if any of the data would change, the values in the combined data sheet will not update. And even if you add data to the bottom, the combined data range will not update. Now, there is a new formula in Microsoft called VSTACK. With VSTACK, you can now combine these 3 ranges into one master range, and as the data updates or changes, the master range will automatically change as well or update. So to start off with, I would firstly convert all 3 of these data ranges into tables. So I click inside, I go insert, I go table, I confirm, I do the same, insert table, confirm. I can also press the Control T key and OK. Now I've got 3 data ranges. I'm now going to combine them all using the VSTACK formula. In the real world scenario, you will most probably combine them on a different sheet, but for practical purposes and display purposes, I'll do it on the same sheet. So I'm going to click where I want to combine these 3 ranges. I'm going to start with equal VSTACK. And all it wants to know from you is the 3 ranges. So I'm going to select the first range, comma, the second range, comma, the third range, and close the bracket. Now I've stacked all of the data into one combined range. Unfortunately, it has combined the date as a numeric value, but I'll change them back to a date format once I've completed the exercise. Now let's see what happens if I change any value. I go to the first table, I change that to 4,000, and immediately it changes within the data as well. Even if I add something, let's add something to the second range. Let's say the 25th of February 2026. I've sold another mouse and I sold it, let's say, for 300. And automatically it adds it where it needs to go into the combined data range in exactly the correct position. It doesn't add it to the bottom, it adds it to the end of February. Let's confirm that. So I'll select this range, I will right click, I will go Format Cells, and I will just change this to a data range. Now I've changed it to a date range, and you can see it added the 25th exactly in between the 20th and the 3rd.